Namaste and welcome. Thank you all so much for choosing to be here today. My name is Kristyn Rose and welcome to your week 6 of our 7-week Chakra Yoga series. In today's practice, we will be exploring the energetic center of Ajna Chakra, or the third eye chakra. This mind's eye portal really connects us to our inner wisdom, connecting us to our intuition, trusting our intuition, and offering us a deeper sense of clarity in our practice, but also in our life. As always, please remember that my offerings today are simply suggestions and that your body is your very best teacher. So pause when you need to, find those moments of rest and refuge when you need to, and use the support of props to assist you in moving through your practice today. I'd like to invite us to begin in Vajrasana, coming to a kneeling position. Drawing the knees and the ankles together, sitting up nice and tall, or option to create a little bit of space to slide a block or a cushion or a bolster just underneath your sitting bones. From here, we will begin with Mahagyan Mudra. So just taking the tips of the thumbs and the index fingers to touch. Your left hand comes down to rest on the thigh or the knee, and right hand comes to the heart center. Taking a gentle breath in through the nose. Relaxed exhale through the mouth. So you relax the shoulders down and away from the ears and softly begin to close down through the eyes. Softening that external gaze. Taking a moment to land here to redirect your gaze inward. To let go of the grip of the external world. And as you soften this external gaze, turn your awareness up and into the point between the brows. And begin to soften that internal gaze. Becoming the witness. And letting go of any expectations, judgments, stories, attachments, or aversions. Soften that mind's eye lens. And just begin to notice and to welcome compassionately how you are being in this moment. Noticing how you feel physically. Scanning this internal gaze down and through the body. Noticing how you feel energetically. Emotionally or mentally. Perhaps a fine level of discernment is present. Just witnessing, observing how you are being. Welcoming it all in. Knowing that all of you is welcome here today. And we welcome Mahagyan Mudra to help us see beyond the manifested, to see beyond our thoughts, our desires, our aversions, to see the truth, Sat, and to connect to the wisdom of our hearts, the heart seat of consciousness. And so just take a few more breaths here. As you turn the lights of your awareness from the mind's eye center down and into the space of the heart. You might feel called to bring in a positive affirmation for your practice today. I trust my inner wisdom. I trust my inner wisdom. Bringing the hands together, palm to palm at the heart in Namaskar. On the next inhale, reach the arms out and up. Nice big sun breath. Exhale, bring the hands together and draw the thumbs down to that point between the brows. And just take a moment here to connect to Ajna Chakra, trusting your intuition, that inner wisdom, establishing a strong sense of clarity in your practice today, to listen to what the body needs, to trust in the inherent wisdom of the body. Breathing in. Exhale, release the hands down to the heart. And bring the palms to face the sky. As we begin our practice today with pranayama, a breathing technique known as Nadi Shodhana, an alternate nostril breathing technique. So into your dominant hand, please draw the index finger and the middle finger to the base of the thumb or the center of the palm, extending out through the other fingers. And you will use the dominant hand, the thumb, and the ring finger to open and close the nostrils today. The other hand you can bring into Gyan Mudra or Chin. And if you don't wish to use the mudra today, you can simply just visualize the breath flowing from one side to the other. Sitting up nice and tall, begin to notice, sense, and feel the breath flowing in and out of both nostrils. Finding the tip of the next exhale as you bring the Vishnu Mudra up and close the left side nostril. Breathe in through the right nostril for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold momentarily. Close the right nostril, open the left, and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Suspend the breath. Switching sides. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Switch. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left. Breathing into the mind's eye center. Hold. Switch. Exhale right. Inhale right. Breathing into Ajna Chakra, opening that portal of the mind's eye. Hold. Switch. Exhale left. Inhale left. Pause. Exhale right. And just one more round at your own pace. Following that river of the breath up and into the point between the brows. Where awareness goes, energy flows. Closing this last round, exhaling down and out through the right nostril. Release the mudras, take the palms to the sky. Welcome the breath back into both nostrils and just take a moment to notice. Perhaps a sense of peace, calm, presence, clarity. And again, inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, take the hands palm to palm, thumbs to the mind's eye center. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands to the heart. Find your way into tabletop position or all fours. Beginning with a few rounds of cat and cow, you might feel called to close down through the eyes or just find a soft gaze and turn that internal gaze, that drishti, to the point between the brows. Inhale deeply, drop the belly, lift the gaze, lift the tailbone up, little arch to the back. Good. Exhale, tuck the chin, dome the upper back, press the ground, down and away. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest. Exhale, release, flex the spine, release the breath out. Just a few more rounds like this. And yet starting to tune into how you are being and what the body needs. Perhaps you continue to flow through this flexion and extension of the spine, or maybe the body is craving something different. So intuitively, maybe you start to explore some little side bend, dynamic movements, lateral flexion through the spine. Maybe you begin to creatively undulate the spine in some way. Perhaps there's an audible sound that comes out, like a moan, a groan, or a sigh. Moving intuitively, listening to that inner wisdom. One more breath here. Find your way back to center. Untuck the toes, take the knees as wide as the mat, settling back and into Balasana or Child's Pose. So just extend the arms out in front, release the forehead down to the earth or a block, and take a moment to walk the fingertips a little bit further away from you. So feel that length through the spine, through the side body, creating more space for the breath. And start to welcome in the full yogic breath here, Dirga pranayama, or the 3-part breath, into the back hemisphere of the body. So breathing into the low back, the mid back, and the upper back. If it calls to you, bend the elbows, take the hands into prayer, mudra, and bring the thumbs in behind the nape at the back of the neck. A few more breaths here just to soften into a moment of reverence. Connecting to the mind's eye center, trusting your intuition. Extend the arms. Rise up onto the fingertips and start to walk your hands over and beyond the right long edge of the mat. Opening up into the left side body. You might even stack the left hand on top of the right and gently draw the left hip back and down. Breathe into the left side body. Holding onto that witnessing presence, the compassionate witness. Welcoming sensations to arise just as they are. Exhale back through center and slowly walk your hands over and beyond the left long edge of the mat. Stack the palms and gently draw the right hip back and down. Breathe now into the right side body. I trust my inner wisdom. Breathing in. Exhale into that practice of trust. As you walk your hands back to center, slowly rise up. Tuck the toes and send the hips up and back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, our first downward facing dog. So just take a few breaths here. You might pedal out the feet. Again, the invitation is to find that curious, intuitive movement. Maybe
shifting the hips from side to side, or maybe settling, grounding into stillness. You might imagine breathing up and through the heels to the tip of the tailbone. Exhale, breath and energy, prana, pouring down and out through the mind's eye lens, letting go of what is perhaps blocking that sense of clarity, clouding the mind. Beautiful breath. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, start to walk the hands forward. Release the knees. Let the head, the upper body hang heavy. Coming into your standing forward fold, Uttanasana. You might rest the hands onto the earth, a block, or find opposite elbows. And start to pendulum the upper body side to side into ragdoll. You might explore what it feels like to extend one leg and then the other leg. Again, noticing, sensing, feeling, witnessing, welcoming. Last breath. Release the hands to the earth, bend the knees, start to roll the spine up vertebra by vertebra, and you can use your hands for support here. Lift your gaze, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands palm to palm down to Ajna Chakra, a little point between the brows, breathing in. Welcoming trust. Exhale, hands to the heart. Settling into mountain pose, Tadasana, palms open, heart open. Inhale, roll the shoulders forward and up. Exhale, let them fall back and down. Close down through the eyes. Bring awareness from the center of the forehead down into the feet. And just begin to gently rock from side to side and forward and back. Grounding into the four corners of the feet and all 10 toes. Finding that strong, solid foundation, that connection through the foot soles. And then find your center. Hands to the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinging forward at the hips, bend the elbows, fold. Good, hands to shins or fingertips to the earth. Inhale, come up halfway to a long spine, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, release and fold. Bend the knees, drop the hips low. As you inhale, trace your fingertips along the earth for an added grounding effect. Lift the chest into chair pose, Utkatasana. Option to keep the feet hip width. Relax the shoulders down and away from the ears. Draw the tailbone down, hug the belly in. From here, take the arms out nice and wide. Open the chest as we prep for Garudasana or eagle pose. So left arm comes underneath the right. So right arm under the left. Give yourself a nice big hug. You can stay here, stack the elbows, or find your bind. Backs of the hands come together, or full bind, palm to palm. Shift your weight into the left foot. Lift the right heel. You can stay here, find a little kickstand, or full expression. Stack the right knee over the left. Maybe bind through the legs. Draw the pelvis forward, the heart back. Establish a drishti, a focal point, somewhere to focus your attention, your gaze, to help you find balance. Stay with your breath. Quiet the mind. Breathe. Release the bind. Inhale, reach the arms up. Draw the right knee up towards the chest. Good. Exhale, step the right foot down. Hands to the heart. Inhale, reach up. Thumbs to the mind's eye. Breathing in.
Exhale, hands to the heart. Reverse the flow this time. Inhale, fingertips up. Exhale, take the arms wide, leading with the mind's eye as you hinge at the hips. Swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway to lengthen. Exhale, fold, bend the knees. Chair pose. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, ground through the heels. Take the arms wide. Right arm under left this time. Stay here or find your eagle arms expression. Shift your weight into the right foot. Lift the left heel or stack the knees. See if you can even draw the shins and the forearms into alignment. Coming into a twist. Leaning into the space around the back of the heart. Finding that mind's eye gaze. Focused concentration, holding the position, but maintaining steadiness and ease within the breath. Slow release. Inhale, reach the arms up. Left knee up and into the chest. Exhale, step the left foot down, hands to the heart. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Close down through the eyes. Resting as the witness. Scan awareness down and through the body. Noticing, sensing, feeling. Welcoming. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, release and fold. Step back, downward facing dog. Lower the knees. Cross the ankles. Extend the legs out in front. Ground through the sitting bones. Dorsiflex the ankles, toes towards the nose. Press down into the palms. Inhale, lift up and through the spinal channel. Exhale, drop the shoulders down away from the ears. Dandasana, staff pose. Each breath in, welcoming energy and awareness to flow from the base of the spine up to the crown. Exhale, grounding back down. Release the hands. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Releasing the head, the upper body. Finding that nice deep stretch into the whole back hemisphere of the body. From the heels up to the low back, all the way up to the crown of the head, wrapping around to the mind's eye center. Observing thoughts as they may arise in your practice today. Each exhale, letting them go. Slowly rolling up. Bend the knees and find your way down onto the back of the body. Release the feet. Take the knees open wide. Soles of the feet come together for Supta Baddha Konasana, or reclined bound angle. Lift the hips up, lower them back down to let go of any lingering tension in the hips or the low back. And you might bring the hands to the physical body. Maybe right hand to the low belly, left hand to the heart. Or you might extend the arms down by your sides, palms to the sky. Just begin to welcome a gentle lengthening into the out breath. Perhaps inhaling to a count of 3 or 4. Exhale to a count of 5, 6, 7, or 8. Slowing down the breath, activating the parasympathetic division of the nervous system. Rest and digest. Welcoming the relaxation response through the body. Slowly close the knees up like a book. Heel toe the feet wide. Let the knees knock together. Coming into a pose of constructive rest. Nice option to support the low back or the lumbar spine. Or if it's comfortable for you today, settle into corpse pose, Shavasana. Extend the arms and the legs. Take up as much space as you need here. Our final resting pose. Take 2 sips of air in through the nose to fully inflate the lungs. Exhale through the mouth, allowing the whole body to become heavy. And again, 2 sips in. 1 breath out. 1 more like this. Completely letting go into stillness. Awareness resting at the point between the brows. You might visualize a single point of indigo light. The color, the vibration, the frequency of Ajna Chakra. With each inhale, you might imagine this orb of light expanding outwards from the center of the forehead, enhancing your sense of clarity and perception, reconnecting to your inner wisdom, clearing the mind of distracting thoughts, limiting beliefs, anything that's holding you back. Each exhale, this indigo light contracts back down and in towards center. Just visualizing this pulsing orb of beautiful light from the mind's eye center, breath by breath. Take a gentle breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Start to wiggle fingers and toes. Bend the knees. Roll over onto one side of the body and slowly find your way up to a comfortable seated position or Sukhasana. Finding Mahagyan Mudra. Left hand to cup the knee, right hand to the heart. Closing with a few moments of silence here. I invite you to mentally repeat the mantra, So Hum. I am that. I am all that there is. I am. So hum. What is left beyond the physical body, beyond the thinking mind, beyond the breath, beyond emotions, the witness, but who or what is doing the witnessing? So hum, dissolving into Om. Allowing the so to dissolve into O, and the hum to dissolve into So hum, becoming Om. Bringing the hands together, palm to palm at the heart, and a gentle bow down towards your heart center. Offering yourself a little bit of gratitude for being here today, for walking this path, and as always, gratitude to all of the traditions we have borrowed these practices from, a lineage of realized beings. Thank you. From my heart to yours, namaste. Once again, thank you all so much for choosing to practice with me today. If you are joining me on this 7-week journey through the chakras, I'd love to hear from you down in the comments below, and I invite you to like this video. You can let me know how you feel, what resonated deeply with you, and what you are excited to learn next. If you'd like to deepen your practice and your connection to Ajna Chakra, I will also leave a link to a Yoga Nidra practice that is themed to connect you to this chakra. If you are new to this journey through the chakras, you can find all of the previous practices in the description down below. As well, if you are looking to deepen your practice, or even perhaps share these teachings with your community, with the world, I'm so excited to announce that we will be launching our next cohort for our online 200-hour yoga teacher training program starting this September. I will leave a link to the information package down below where you can learn more. Have a beautiful and blessed rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.